Alex and Eala set for Kooyong Classic duel versus Donna Vekic ahead of Australian Open. Eala will face Donna Vekic in an exhibition match at the Kooyong Classic as part of a final tune-up for the 2026 Australian Open in Melbourne. Filipino tennis star Alexa will sharpen her form ahead of the season's first Grand Slam, when she faces Croatia's Donna Vekic in an exhibition match at the Kooyong Classic in Melbourne. Eala arrives in Australia riding strong momentum after a semi-final run at the ASB Classic in Auckland where she ousted Vekic in the opening round. The rematch is set for January 14th during the Kooyong Classic scheduled from January 13th to 15th, serving as Eala's final tune-up before the Australian Open. The exhibition also marks another milestone for the 20-year-old who recently climbed to a career-best number 49 in the WTA rankings. The Kooyong Classic is a singles-only professional exhibition featuring invited ATP and WTA players. Joining Eala and Vekic in the field are world number 121 and local favorite Priscilla Han along with multiple Grand Slam mixed doubles champion Daniela Henticova. Eala's match on Wednesday, January 14th will be the third in the day after Lerner 10 vs Marinic and Denis Chapovalov vs Jordan Thompson. Kiko Demichelo's journey in sports storytelling began with a deep passion for games and athletes, which eventually grew into a full-fledged career. Now a dedicated sports writer, Kiko covers a wide range of beats for one sports including the PVL, UAP, PBA, and various international tournaments. The rise of a trailblazer, Alex set for Showdown at Kooyong Classic vs Donna Vekic, a prelude to Australian Open. In the sun-kissed tennis haven of Melbourne, as the Australian Open looms like a beacon for the world's elite, one name increasingly reverberates among fans and pundits alike. Alexandra "Alex" Eala. The 20-year-old Filipino dynamo known for fearless groundstrokes, relentless spirit, and a career trajectory that has raced past expectations is about to take yet another defining step in her burgeoning career. She's been set for a high-profile duel against Croatia's Donna Vekic in the Kooyong Classic, the exclusive pre-Australian Open exhibition tournament that often acts as a psychological barometer of form and readiness for the year's first Grand Slam. But this isn't just another match on the calendar for Eala. It's a symbolic intersection of past victories, current momentum, and a future poised for greatness. A narrative in motion that speaks not just of wins and losses, but of identity, resilience, and national pride. From Auckland's grit to Melbourne's limelight, Eala's journey into 2026 has been marked by flashes of brilliance and unrelenting determination. She kicked off the year with a remarkable run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, where she reached the semifinals, only the third such deep run in her WTA career. During that campaign, she engaged in multiple battles that showcased her fighting spirit, including a thrilling 3-set comeback victory over Donna Vekic, a seasoned Croatian veteran and 2024 Olympic silver medalist, defeating her 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 in what was one of the most electrifying matches of the tournament. That victory was more than just a statistical notch in her record. It was symbolic of her growing self-belief, a moment where her fearlessness on court could translate into consistent success against players with epic showdown. Eala takes on Donna Vekic at the Kooyong Classic, Australian Open hype. The sun was beginning its slow descent over Kooyong Lawn Tennis Club when the crowd, buzzing with anticipation, began to fill the historic stands. Down on Court 1, stirring echoes of cheers from matches past, two athletes were making their final preparations. On one side was Eala, young, fearless, and on the brink of global breakthrough. On the other was Donna Vekic, seasoned, fierce, and a proven force on the WTA Tour. This wasn't just another preseason exhibition. This was an omen of the Australian Open to come. A stage steeped in legend, Kooyong isn't just another warm-up event. It's a place where legends once tested their mettle. The grass may look almost dormant this time of year, but the spirits of past champions hover in every corner. As fans lined up, sipping iced coffees and scanning the court for shade, all knew this was something special, a generational clash between rising star and established contender. This wasn't merely tennis. It was narrative in motion. Eala, a star on the rise. Eala doesn't walk onto a court. She enters it. At just 18 years old, she has already captured hearts back home in the Philippines and around the world. Her game is a blend of passion and precision, powered by an intuitive understanding of angles and movement that belies her age. But what truly stands out is her aura, a calm fire that suggests she belongs here among the elite. The Kooyong Classic was more than a match for her. It was affirmation. From the warm-ups, She moves fluidly, like water, quick, adaptive, always seeking advantage. With every racket swing and sprinting step, she paints a picture of athletic poetry. Her eyes, steady and focused, read the court like an open book. And today, the chapter was titled, Donna Vekic. Donna Vekic, the warrior with wisdom. Donna Vekic is no stranger to intense moments. With years on the professional circuit, she's honed every part of her craft, powerful ground strokes, fearless returns, tactical intelligence, and a mental resilience that has allowed her to go toe-to-toe with the world's best. Walking onto the Kooyong court, she carries with her the confidence of experience, not arrogance, but certainty in her preparation, her legacy, and her readiness for challenge. She's seen rising stars before, but something about Eala, it's different. There's a spark. So Vekic respects it, and plans to test it. The crowd senses something big. The Australian sun was bright, but the atmosphere felt electric. Conversations around the stands were a mix of analysis and awe. This kid can really play. Vekic has the experience edge, but she's not unbeatable. You can feel the tension. It's palpable. Little did they know, they weren't just there for a match. They were there for history in the making. Game on, first serve. The match begins. Eala steps to the line with her racket poised, breath even. The first serve cracks across the net. Clean, confident. Vekic returns it with authority, setting the tone immediately. This was not a warm-up rally. This was war. Every point felt like a statement. Eala's speed allowed her to chase down balls others might write off. Her slices were deft, her topspins sharp. When she sprinted to the net, players and fans alike sat up a little straighter. She didn't just hit the ball, she hunted it. Vekic responded in kind. Powerful forehand winners, astute placement, the kind of tennis that makes you nod in appreciation. She used her height to command the baseline, then moved forward with grace when it mattered. Rally after rally, fans said later. It felt like watching two artists paint with force. Turning point, heart, hustle, and momentum. Midway through the first set, something remarkable happened. Eala, facing breakpoint, unleashed a series of shots that drew gasps from the stands, lightning-fast recovery from the baseline, angled winners that seemed to defy geometry, and an audacious drop shot that left even the ball boys applauding.